Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 122.
25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 is 122. Cause math.
Okay. I know you'll check her.
But I know that's right.
Welcome back, everybody. We're recording this a day early because we're getting it in while our company is out to dinner with friends, my son and daughter-in-law. So we're going to get this in on Saturday night, but you won't see it until the regular time.
Right.
Anyway, hope you had a good week.
This is a YouTube channel about cross-stitch, just in case anyone's just wandered upon us.
We've redone our wall, more or less.
We have.
And some of it is viewable, some of it is not. Oh, there we go. Hope you had a good week.
Yeah.
We're back with probably one of our shorter videos.
Or last week was pretty short.
We simply do not have a whole lot going on right now.
No.
Everything is in anticipation of our trip to the Netherlands in early December.
Yep.
And we are just kind of cruising along.
Yeah, November we're just going to cruise.
You're welcome to cruise along with us.
Yeah. Hop aboard the cruise.
Friday
the Pam
was...
and Steph cruise.
Friday was...
Well, before Friday.
We'll go.
I know I didn't write it in the right order, but...
You did not, because I'm reading the notes, and now you're going out of order.
Don't give me a hard time.
She's counting to 10. She's counting to 10.
Don't give me a hard time, Pamela. So this week was pretty standard. I went to work Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. But Lynda Jo was in town. So I hung out with her and our friend Brandy, who you might know from Instagram as Cooter on a Log. Brandy lives here locally, but she might be the busiest person I know. And so it was really wonderful to hang out with both of them. We went to Outback both nights that we hung out, which was Tuesday, Wednesday. It was just really conveniently located to Lynda Jo's hotel. And then we went back to her hotel and we hung out and stitched for a little bit till like midnight, and then came home. And Lynda Jo was here on business, unfortunately not on pleasure. So that was really fun. It was great to see her as always. And
what is that right there? Right there.
This circle? Yeah. That's the camera hole on the phone.
Oh! You can't see that, but I can.
No.
Okay. Moving on.
So
you had a good time visiting with
Lynda Jo.
With Lynda Jo?
I did.
Pretty southern?
Yes. So
and
she's coming. Next time I will see her, it looks like she's projected to come back to Cincinnati for more work on January.
Oh, okay.
So.
And we had Friday at the shop.
Yes, I had Friday at the shop.
You had Friday at the shop. I stayed home because, and it's a good thing I did, my son and daughter-in-law were due to come in, I thought, close to dinner time. Turns out they had a change of plans and came in early, so it's a good thing I was not at the shop. That would not have been motherly of me.
No, ma'am, it would not have been.
And so I did not go.
Correct.
And you said it was fairly quiet?
It was. It was a fairly quiet... Well, last Friday was First Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And we've really seen a change in weather here, too. It's gotten significantly colder. Right. And so I just think that, like, that combination... made it for a slow Friday, which is fine.
Yeah.
We'll take a slower Friday for sure. I was able to get like actual work done.
And you were sorry that Taylor couldn't make it down.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Taylor,
hope you feel better, huh?
Yes, please feel better.
Right.
And she said that she would come down sometime in the next year. So.
Well, that's wonderful.
I'm holding you to that.
I'd love to see her too.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to.
I just forgot which end I blew the air through.
Pam's pinned comment from last week.
Hold on. Nope.
You did it right.
Did it right. Okay.
All right. Pam's pinned comment comes to us from, and you might know her from Instagram. This is Carolina Cajun Creates on Instagram. Her real life name is Cynthia Conley, and her comment just struck me funny. Because, as you recall, last week, I was talking about my Early Americans project, and I was talking about doing the Paul Revere Square, and I was specifically talking about how much of a slog it was because most of the house uses classic Colorworks Muddy Puddle. I think the overall effect, as most everybody chimed in, was good.
Yeah.
Except it was just kind of drab to stitch with. I think the overall effect was good. So this is her reference point where she starts off. She says, I'm with you on Muddy Puddle, Pam. To paraphrase the Tracy Morgan Saturday Night Live character Brian Fellow, and I don't know how many of you watch Saturday Night Live. I don't watch it as much as I used to, but Tracy Morgan, as you may or may not know, is a comedian, and the Brian Fellow or Fellows character was somewhat of a Marlon Perkins Wild Kingdom kind of TV host on SNL for a while. And it has nothing to do with this quote. I'm going to start again. I'm with you on Muddy Puddle, Pam. To paraphrase the Tracy Morgan SNL character Brian Fellow, get that color out of here, that color ugly. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm working on Autumn Whirligig in DMC conversions. Muddy Puddle is called for on the bottom portion of the acorns. I substituted a warm honey brown. I wasn't about to let that color muddy up my acorns.
No.
Steph, I love how you giggle like a 4-year-old saying a naughty word over we the peepee. I don't remember the naughty word you said, but let's not go back there. I hope Norma is prepared to have the time of her life with you two.
Something tells me she's fully prepared.
She signed it at Carolina Cajun Creates. Thanks, Cynthia. We love all the comments every week.
Yes.
And that was our favorite.
Fantastic.
Let's talk about stitching, shall we? No?
Really quickly. Thank you all so much for all of your encouragement and happiness over Norma.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wanted to say that really quickly.
Yeah, and Norma, you need to go back and read all the comments.
Yes, because they're so lovely.
About 175 people said, congratulations, Norma,
Yes.
and you need to read those comments because
really
they
cool.
are precious.
Yes. So I just wanted to say thank
Yes.
you. We are getting very excited
Yes.
about our trip, obviously, and I really don't think that, I mean, it would have been wonderful to travel with anyone who entered the contest.
Yes.
I want to say that.
Absolutely.
But Norma,
yeah,
it's going to be fantabulous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about stitching.
Sure.
Okay. So I've been working on 2 projects this week. The first project is a stitch along that I am doing with Kea, and it is this chart called Friendship Garden. It says, a friend overlooks your broken fence and admires the flowers in your garden. And so we started this back in like the end of October, middle of October, something like that. This is a heart and hand piece. It is currently not available to like just any needle workshop, but you can call the Silver Needle, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they, which is whom I bought this from, at Needlework Galleria. So someone commented on one of my posts this week on Instagram about it, and they said that they got one from Silver Needle. So there's still a possibility that there are more copies of this chart available for your purchase if you so choose.
Right.
And so my goal for the week was to, last week I mentioned that I was a wee bit terrified of the bee skip. I don't really know why.
I don't either.
Okay, well, I'm about to explain why. Because I think I actually know why. Because it's literally like every other stitch is a different color. So it's like tan, brown, or gold, brown, gold, brown, gold. And when I do, instead of stitching it diagonally, looking at it straight on, I thought my stitches would look weird if I did every other, because I'm weird about that. And then I realized that, I could just stitch it on the diagonal. And it'll be fine.
Do you know what she means by that? To just go the slant, like one color diagonal and then the next color, and then they all come out checked.
So before I show the whole thing that I did, so I finished the bee skep.
Yep, came out great.
And so what I did was, see how like I just went on the diagonal. So zoom, 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 zoom. So you can kind of see, especially with the roasted chestnut, which is the dark brown, the variation in the thread.
Yep.
So it's like a little bit warmer here and a little bit warmer here. And so my goal for the week was to get all of the whole phrase done, get all the words done, which I was able to do. So I'm stitching mine on 32 count linen in the colorway Sampler Gold by Color and Cotton. And I finished the words yesterday evening. So early last night. The only thing that I have had to change is that the beige color, which is the fence, which I have this little portion done, this cuff here, and in this color in here in the eyeball, it's Eggshell from Classic Colorworks, and stitched inside motifs it's fine, but stitched by itself I couldn't see it at all. And so I played around with some colors. I thought I was going to go with one color. Then I took it to the shop on Friday and everyone was like, I don't like that color. It looks dirty. Like it was like a dirty white kind of color. And so I went upstairs to the floss room at Keepsakes and I ended up, shocker, with the color Picket Fence by General
appropriate.
Arts. Yes, it's a General Art color. So that is what I'm going to do the fence in, and I changed the cuff over to Picket Fence. So I don't necessarily think I need to change out the other, like the eyeball or the other motif, but I might do it anyway just because. And so that is that piece. So I will link the silver needle and Color and Cotton and all the things below for you. And then I went into work on Tuesday, and Barbara, who is the morning person of morning people, she had gotten to work early, as she usually always does, and on the table were just piles of charts. And I'm like, what is happening? And they were charts that Barbara wants made into shop models. So we have, so Lenny stitches shop models. Barbara will do a shop model every once in a while. I will do a shop model every once in a while. And then we have a woman whose name is Teresa, who we call Turbo because she stitches stuff quickly, who has been a model stitcher for Keepsakes for years. And between the four of us, and then Susan does them every once in a while too, so that would make 5 of us, we get all of our bases covered. So, so we were usually how it works is if a chart comes in and we want it to be a shop model and, you know, Lenny's plate is too full, then what we will do is we will make a package of charts that are all kitted up with fabric and threads and mail it to Teresa, and then Teresa will get it done and then send it back to us. And so that was kind of Lenny and I's task on Tuesday. So, Lenny picked out some she wanted to do, and because of my responsibilities with StitchCon, I don't do a lot of shop models because shop models are out of office work. And so I would just be doing work for Keepsakes all the time. And Barbara was like, I don't want you to do that. And so I was like, but I want to contribute. So I took one of the quote unquote easier projects. It's actually 3 projects. But this has been something that Barbara has wanted as a shop model since its release, and for whatever reason we just haven't gotten around to it until now. And so this is the Hello There series from Hands On Design. So I'm not doing all 12 for the shop. I am just doing the 3 summer months, June, July, and August. And so these are what they all look like. They're super, super cute. Also simple, which is nice. You get a quick finish out of them. And then they all come with, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. So this is the July one, which I started first because I asked my family to vote, and they voted for July. And so that's what I started first. And then they all come with this button set. So see, July, August, September. They're all super, super, super cute. And I do plan on stitching them for myself as well. So I'm stitching them on a 32 count plain white as snow Jobelan. And so, like I said, and it all calls for DMC, which is really nice. And I started with July. So today, while we were watching TV and hanging out, I got the word July done. So all I have left is obviously hello and the border.
Right.
And I think I can get that done pretty quickly.
And then you put the buttons on after that.
Yes, put the buttons on after that. So I wanted to show you all that, obviously. And then since all three of mine that I finished will be displayed at one time, the called for finishing we're not going to use, but I wanted at Keepsakes, but I wanted to show you all it anyway. I was by a lovely woman named Cathy. Probably some a date on it. Yep, June of 2018.
Yeah.
I was
in June.
I was gifted the chart for myself, along with the full finishing kit, and so it calls for it to be finished on. See, it says "Well, hello there," on this really lovely black board, and then there's finishing instructions inside, and then you switch them out every month. So if you are out there and you're looking for a simple yet fun and
Monthly project.
series, the Well Hello There is a really great series. I mean, I started stitching July last night. I got one letter done last night, and then just in like talking and watching TV and hanging out with my family today, I got the rest of the word done before we recorded this video. So I will link Hands-On Design her FlossTube, because she also has some finishing instructions on her FlossTube channel for that too.
Cool.
So that's what I've been working on. What have you been doing, Pam?
What I've been doing is stitching on Pam's Maine. Pam's Maine is a design by Twin Peak Primitives. You can buy the chart from them. It was originally charted personally for me, and I encouraged the twins to distribute it and sell it, and they agreed. We also have it's quite a large chart. If you do it anything bigger than, if you do it on 28 count or bigger. I don't know what's bigger than 28.
Do it on Tula. 10 count Tula.
You're going to have your whole wall covered.
It's going to actually wrap around your house.
Yeah. But I decided that I wanted to do it on something that looked like the sky, and I had some in my stash. So, and it was 28 count. So.
Oh, it's 28?
I think so.
Oh, I thought it was 32.
I think it's 28, but
okay,
maybe it's 32. I don't know. We'll check before next week, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway, we started a project called Pam's Birthday Sale, which means that the sale will run from now until my birthday next year in June.
Yes.
And my goal has been, there are 3 lighthouses in the design. My goal was to get one of the sections, the middle section, done before we go to the Netherlands, so that I can take it over to them and have them see it in person as more or less a gesture of gratitude. And so I'm trying to meet my goal. Of course, we have less than a month before we leave now.
If you remember last week, I told Pam she needed to get on it.
And I'm on it. I've been on it.
She was a good girl.
So, anyway, it's the middle section. It's West Quaddy Head. And here we go. This is not the whole middle section, but it's darn near close.
Whoa.
So
you did that on purpose, you little snot.
So anyway, this is where I am.
It looks so good,
and
Pam.
It looks really good on camera. I'm really thrilled with it, I have to say.
It looks awesome.
And I worked on the trawler, the lobster trawler.
Which is that?
Yeah. Yesterday and today. And I did have to change the circling seagulls above the boat to 415 for it to stand out on the light blue.
That just happens to be just a white splotch of this fabric. See how it's blue up here?
Yeah.
That's just why you had to change it, that's all.
Right. And so we played around, Steph and I, this afternoon, and we came up with 415, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
So that's where I am on Pam's Maine. I'm really thrilled with it. What I have left is there's a compass star, if you will, a compass dial up here in the sky in this corner, and then a row of, I believe, 8 lobsters on the bottom. Probably I will do the rest of what's in the sky first, and then I will do as many lobsters as I have time to do. I can't guarantee I'll get them all done, but everybody...
By when?
By the time we leave.
Oh, I don't think they'll take you that long.
Well, I don't know, and I don't want to set a goal that is totally unattainable, and so I'm going to I'll set it back.
I don't know,
here.
but I want to look at it.
Okay.
I want to see if I can figure out if it's 28 or 32.
Oh, so anyway, that's all I've worked on this week, off and on, and it's really shaping up. So if you would like to join the SAL, get your pattern from Twin Peak Primitives.
It's 28.
And I thought it was. Mm-hmm. And you can work on it along with everybody else. I believe we have over 80 people in the Facebook group now for Pam's, what's the SAL?
Pam's birthday SAL?
Pam's birthday SAL on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then we use the same hashtags. I think we use Pam's Maine and Pam's birthday SAL on Instagram for tags. Mm-hmm. There are a couple of people who are making some good progress.
Yeah, for real.
If you would like to join us on the Facebook group, just to watch, I don't care. Who cares? So there's a couple of very innocent questions to answer to ask to join, and there's nobody I haven't approved. I mean, what? What's the point of that?
Right.
So
until
anyway,
somebody ruins it for everybody else, we'll just
no. And
I'm kidding.
So anyway, I didn't show you a picture of the full chart, but go to Twin Peak Primitives and you'll see it. It's very long.
It is, and
it has 3 sections.
And I know you're taking that over to Holland to show them, but is that gonna be your whip while you're there?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. You're kidding me? I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight.
This is also very cool.
So, anyway.
Okay.
So that's what we've been stitching on.
Cool.
And we've been at it pretty steady, even with company, because they're doing their own thing. And
they're seeing friends.
They're leaving for Albuquerque on
Monday morning.
Taking 2 days to get out there. And so they're busy down in this area where they have high school friends that they are visiting, and it's all good.
Yes.
So
now let's talk about some promotions.
Let's talk about what we like to promote on our channel. And the first one is So Much to Love.
Yes. So it's the So Much to Love Project Bag of the Month Club. I know that the November bag is on its way to us. It left Idaho a few days ago, so hopefully that will be here. I think informed delivery said Tuesday, because Monday there's no mail. And so we should get it Tuesday, so look for that in next week's video. Again, I have not heard from Karen that their thoughts are that the club is full.
Right.
So if you are looking for a club to join for next year, the So Much Love Bag of the Month Club is a great option for you. It is, not only is it a handmade bag from Karen Torres of So Much to Love, but inside the bag is a bunch of really amazing goodies, notions, and always a package of stash tea, sometimes an exclusive chart, which is exciting. It's just full of really fun stuff and totally worth the money. So there's your plug for So Much to Love Bag of the Month Club. Absolutely. And then the second thing that we're going to promote this week is Twin Peak Primitives.
Right.
So the promotion that has stayed constant for them throughout is the pattern of the week. So how that works is we look through their collection, we pick a pattern that we like, that we think that you'll like too. We tell the girls, they say okay, and then they make it 15% off for all of our amazing viewers. So if you would like to purchase the pattern of the week, there are 3 different ways you can do that. If you prefer a PDF download of the chart, you can get that at twinpeakprimitives.com, their website, or their Etsy shop, both of which are linked below. If you are a hard copy chart kind of gal or guy, or if you're a
If you like hard copies of patterns.
and it doesn't matter what your gender is, then you can buy that at Beach Cottage Stitchers, also linked below. Just mention that you heard about it through us and you'll get your discount.
There you go.
So we are gearing up for some holiday stitching.
Absolutely.
And
it's all about the holidays anymore.
Yes, and this week's chart is called what, Pam?
This week's chart is called Farm Fresh Christmas Trees.
Yes, it is.
We all love a
good tree.
A good Christmas tree farm. So this is the Twin Peak Primitives rendition of that inserted here. Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Yes. So, rush on over to Twin Peaks and pick that up. It's a lovely chart.
It is.
We always thank Nursen and Nerden for their continued support of our channel.
Yes.
And we are counting down the days to see you in person.
Mail.
That gets us to mail call.
Okay, I put it in your chat, Pam.
Oh, guess what?
We got a box from Norma.
We got a box from Norma, and listen. This is
a really cool card.
This is the great card. Look, thanks.
And it's the world.
And it's the world. Because we're going to be world travelers together.
Is the Netherlands in this side of the world? It is.
You betcha. You betcha.
It's somewhere in this. So that's England, United Kingdom situation. And then somewhere over here is where the Netherlands are.
Yeah. So she wrote a really sweet note.
I think that's the Hook of Holland, which is where we're going to stay.
Right. And
she did.
In the box, a family-run farm, I believe.
It's a family-owned farm close to Norma's home.
Where Norma lives in Missouri.
Yes.
And it's called Shepherd's Pecan Valley Pecans. Who doesn't need pecans right before the holidays? Let me tell you.
We're going to make pecan rolls, pecan cookies, pecan pie.
It's coming at you, baby. We're going to make every pecan recipe we know.
Yes.
Out of these.
Send us your good pecan recipes.
They're good to snack on, you guys. So, anyway.
And we have a question, Norma.
3 pounds of pecans. Do you say pecan or pecan?
Pecans.
Because we kind of combine it and go, pecan. Anyway.
You are so ridiculous.
I know.
Okay, I have a question, though.
Oh!
Stop rustling the dang bag. Give me the nuts, Pam. Okay. I have a question. Norma, or anyone who is a pecan expert out there in the world.
I don't know what she's going to ask.
I have never seen a bag of nuts that says perishable, keep refrigerated. Is that a thing?
It might be because they're not, that no preservatives have been added, so you need to keep them refrigerated. I don't know. We'll put them back in the refrigerator because we follow instructions, but
okay, I
would normally not put pecans or pecans in the refrigerator.
shepherdfarms.com.
Yeah, let's link that right away.
Shepherds.
Thanks, Norma. This is fantastic.
It is. We are pumped about it.
A more perfect gift.
Seriously, though, send us all your pecan recipes, people.
Oh, my God.
We want them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I do make a killer pecan pie, I will say.
And this will be even more killer with these dang pecans from Missouri.
All right. Okay. So that was mail call.
That's it. And then
3 pounds of pecans. I mean,
what more do you need, really? Let's be clear about that.
That's
it. Okay, so, and I'm the only one with haul this week. So, I picked up one of the new releases from Heart in Hand that arrived at Keepsakes, and this I just think is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it is called Patchwork Deer.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the swirling snow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, down here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It's a good effect.
And I really like
the little bird.
I like those stars.
Yep.
Up there. And I like that little birdie.
Yep.
I think he's precious.
Yep.
And I like the effect of him, how he's standing in the snow.
Yes.
See his little paw?
Oh, yeah.
Hoof.
He is really
standing in that snow.
He is standing in the snow. Yes,
I want to see what color.
What does the word say?
It says A Magic Little Christmas.
Well, there you go.
And that the color of him is hickory sticks.
Oh, and I was going to ask what she stitched the model on, or what
32 count guacamole by Weeks
guacamole linen.
Works.
So that's got a greenish tint to it.
You know what? I kitted that up for Jan.
Yeah.
Well, she got the flosses. I picked out the fabric, and she stitched it on water lily.
Yeah, that's what I would kind of go with.
And it looks really great.
A really light minty green. Yes. Very good.
Fantastic.
I approve.
Well, I'm so joyous about that.
Yeah.
And then if you are on Stitch Mania on Facebook, or if you might have seen it somewhere on Instagram this week.
Word has been getting out there.
Big
news
in the cross stitch industry is that Prairie Moon, one of probably the most coveted one of the, how do I want to put this?
High demand.
Yes. They are all over the secondary markets.
They've been out of print for quite a while.
They've been out of business. I read their, not out of business, but they retired. I read their little bio on their...
They retired. They weren't tired.
Right, they retired. That's what I said.
I thought you said they were tired.
No, they retired.
What? Maybe because they were tired.
But they probably were tired. They retired because they were tired. And so it's two women, and they were going at it, and then
steady pace.
Then they got tired. So, but that was like something like 13 years ago, maybe. I don't know, but it's been a while since their charts have been in circulation, and there has been, and I totally think it has a lot to do with FlossTube. I think it has a lot to do with social media. Is that people are seeing stitched items of their charts,
including from us.
Yeah, we had Crypt Club up here. That's a Prairie Moon. I have 2 or maybe 3 Prairie Moon charts in my whip pile. So
I had a save search on eBay for just things to pop up.
Yep.
And when they popped up, oh baby.
Yes, and they went for
prices were out of sight.
Buku dollars.
Right.
And so they were influenced by that, and probably a lot of personal email requests like, hey, we would love to get this chart, because let's be honest, buying one chart on eBay for $100 is not in everyone's budget, including not mine. And so but people really want their charts, and they're really, really great charts. So they have a lot of different collections. They have a huge library, and they relaunched their website. It actually launched on October 1st of this year, and I didn't hear about it until this week, which is all well and good for my wallet. So so I found out about it on Stitch Mania. Someone had posted the link to the site and said, is this legit? And it's legit. So they have uploaded they uploaded all of their Crypt Club collection, all of their a lot of their Halloween charts, but not all of their collection.
No, not the entire collection.
So like the We Turn Back If You Was Us isn't up yet. The Peter, that one's not up yet.
Right.
But there's a
good selection.
And I will tell you that they are all PDF downloads.
They're PDFs.
And that was just the easiest way for them to do it.
Oh, yeah.
But I will tell you, and I will show you in a second, that they are really high quality PDFs. It's just like their charts were when they were in actual print, and they're amazing.
Yeah, and you can go buy, if you want to print them off at your home, if you have that capability, you can buy thicker printer paper and stick it in.
Cardstock.
And, you're good to go.
Right.
So, a lot of people now, if you go to retreats, a lot of people are downloading PDFs to PDF readers.
Yep.
And so that's kind of taking advantage of that technology.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
And now their charts are available worldwide.
Right.
So somebody who lives across the world from Prairie Moon headquarters doesn't have to pay
exorbitant shipping involved. Right.
So it's very exciting times here in Cross Stitch Land.
Right.
And there has been one Prairie Moon chart that I have coveted for quite some time. Whenever it comes up on eBay, it's for a asinine amount of money.
Yeah.
And I love the chart, but I just am not willing to shell out $80 to $100 or more for one chart. And it was on the Prairie Moon website, and I bought it. So I bought it and I printed it out, so it's in my collection, and it is called Merry Xmas. It's part of their Crypt Club collection.
Right.
And this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
It's hysterical. Yeah.
Like, I think that's the funniest thing
You can
ever.
put that up at Halloween and leave it up till New Year's.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah.
And, so it's awesome. And as you can tell, it's high quality PDF.
Yeah. We do have a color printer, so.
Right. I mean, I'm obviously not going to show you the chart.
But it's very readable.
But it's extremely readable.
Right.
And, so it's just really awesome. And they call for all Belle Soirs.
Right.
And this came out in 2009.
Right. So 10 years old.
Yep, 10-year-old chart. But I love this. So if you are interested in that, if you like Halloween stitching, any of that,
yeah, you're going to put the website.
I will link their site below.
Yeah.
And go get you some Prairie Moons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. If that's your thing.
Yes.
All right. That's all the haul, huh?
It is.
Well, holy cow! Here we are.
At 35
minutes. And we'll have the insert of the picture
which will add 8 seconds to the
video.
video.
So like
we're going to talk about Veterans Day.
We want to talk about Veterans Day because
and Remembrance Day.
We have veterans in our family.
We do.
My sister and brother-in-law in Wisconsin are both veterans.
Yep.
And avoiding the whatever. Explaining it myself, there is a difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day.
Yeah.
We think of them as getting the Monday off and this, that, and the other. But it always prompts me to think about the veterans in my family tree.
Yeah.
And because on my mother's side, they were all Canadians. Out of 9, and I have a spreadsheet.
Of course you do.
That's where she gets it. I have a spreadsheet of all the veterans.
I actually made that spreadsheet for you, but that's fine.
Yes, you did. I had started it, but she enhanced it. Veterans in my family tree. There were 9, and some of them are pretty far removed from me. They married into the family, whatever. They aren't direct ancestors or anything.
Third
but there were 9 who fought in World War I. And I probably have 45 or 50 total veterans in my family tree. And those are just Civil War, I think. The Civil War list is pretty darn long. Anyway, which prompted me to do the piece that you see behind me, which is called Remembrance Day. And the meaning behind it falling on November 11th was that the fighting stopped on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. And so that is why it is included in our wall this week. I don't know that it will stay up there for the whole month of November.
We're going to flip these two next week.
We might flip those two.
But in honor of November 11th being Monday, we decided to make it the centerpiece.
So, think of sacrifices that our fighting men and women have made on behalf of all of us, and
thank a veteran.
And thank a veteran. How's that?
You could just send Lynda Jo a message and say thanks.
Yeah.
She's a veteran too.
Yep. So, hey. I don't know. Maybe this is the shortest Just Keep Stitching episode on record.
Except for episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
Episode 1 was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us. Hopefully we'll have...
They got a lot of FlossTube to watch. They'll be happy that this is a shorter Just Keep Stitching video.
Yeah.
No problem.
So, hope you've had a good week and are also looking forward to having a good week.
Yeah.
Make sure you take time to stitch. We're going to continue making preparations for our trip.
Yes.
We have started several...
We've gone to the bank.
We've gone to the bank. We've gone to the cell phone carrier. Yep. We're just...
Checking things off the list. Brought the big suitcase up from the basement.
That's right. We're thinking about everything that people have sent us for travel tips.
Yeah.
And we're getting very excited. We got revised tickets from the twins with just a slight change in departure
like 5
times.
minutes.
5 minutes here or there. Norma has gotten her tickets.
Yes,
and
she has.
So things are really getting close.
Sure are.
So,
Very exciting times.
very exciting times coming up. And we hope that you follow along with us as we embark on this first in our lifetimes experience. And
What they told us at T-Mobile about, because I said, I'm going to need to know if Instagram can work in Holland.
Right.
And what I also got as a tip from both Brandy and Lynda Joe was that, because at your hotel, you'll probably have Wi-Fi, which we will. And so then probably how it will work is they'll do like an Instagram dump every night with all of the pictures and videos from that day.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, what my plan's going to be.
And of course, the trip will include going to Belgium and Germany. We apparently are all going to be together as a group, which makes it nice. And we're going to have the meetup in Roden at the shop. That is a full event. It's a paid event and is full. So that'll be exciting to meet some people from that part of the world. A few FlossTubers, I think, will be there that we have been watching over the course of time. So it's all getting very, very exciting around here.
Very exciting.
But for now, it's kind of quiet.
Yes, so we'll take it.
So we'll appreciate that time too.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's going to do it. We'll see in a week or so. And I can't think of anything else. So until next time, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep
Stitchin'.
Stitchin'. Bye.